Hello everyone, this is Francis, day 4 of the Reclaim Your Power 90-day challenge. Today I had the chance to go meet some extraordinary people because I always like to plunge into something I was in years and years ago. So I had the chance to go to Langara College and they asked me and another person to do a public speaking workshop. And it's always fascinating because they actually named the workshop How Not to Die Speaking in Front of Each Other. And so we're like, wow, that's a pretty serious topic. So the good news is the objective was met. Nobody died. We're good. And what happened also is that we're teaching them how to, in only an hour, and that's super intensive, like two groups of about 25 people, we're teaching them about public speaking. And one of the things that we were teaching them about is to always have a story. And when you have a story, your nerves are leaving, you can just be yourself, you're authentic, you're connecting, it's just more natural, and you don't forget your story, right? And I should say, what happened is that at the end, we always invite the people to come. We're like, okay, so you write your story, and now two of you will come and talk about their story. So usually what happens is that everybody's shy, they don't want to do it. You know, it's almost like I have to force their hand to come. And so one of the tricks I have is just saying, hey, by the way, anybody that comes here is the one that's going to learn the most. It's time to wreck it. It's time to just have so many mistakes. If you have any, that's fine. We're all in the same family. Let's do it. And then all of a sudden there was a girl. She was probably, I think, 19 years old, or maybe a little bit more, 20, 21. And she raised her hand even before I finished, and she just wanted to be in. And her story is amazing. So you've already learned a little bit about public speaking, but that's not the point. Today I'm talking about to do things that seems impossible and making it possible. So she is someone that immigrated into Canada, and she was from Syria. So she just started her story. She said, look, my name is, I'm coming from Syria. You might not know my story, but I was almost killed 3 times in my life. And then my mom was shot, and she survived, but she was shot. Not only her mom, but I think it was her cousin, somebody died, and then her brother was shot as well. He died, and then they resuscitated him, or I don't know how you say it. It's like, you know, with those machines. I'm losing my words these days. Anyway, but what happened is that he lost his eye. And so that's changing life, obviously, right? And when everything happened, she was living war for 4 years. They decided to come in Canada because, you know, that didn't make sense, right? To continue into that war zone, it's crazy. But imagine this, like she was 1 year away of graduating from pharmacy. 1 year away. And now she's coming and she has to start all over again. And she said, I had to learn French. I learned French in 10 months. And I had to study for the prerequisite of something that she already studied in the past, but now she had to study. I don't know if she was studying in French, but you know, it's pretty remarkable. It's crazy. And then she just enrolled again, and she's starting all over again. All over again. Imagine, we're talking about years here. And so, and at the end she said, I want you to remember one thing. If somebody ever said that it's impossible, that's not true. You can achieve anything. So it was almost like a drop of silence, a big huge drop of silence in the whole audience. And then obviously I said, yeah, because you know, she did the call to action, and that was resonating to me big time, because we forget that 1, we're living in an amazing place, and 2, how strong we are. And it was a great story of resilience. And you know, like sometimes we feel that we have a breakdown. Her breakdown has an impact of years. Yes, she's living in a better country and everything, but you have to adapt to so many different things. It's like, if you lose your job right now, how long are you going to be impacted by that? Are you going to have to start all over again for years? Most probably not. But still, when we have that, and that happened to me, you lose your job, you're panicking, you're thinking that the whole world's gonna collapse. I mean, they had to leave everything, all their money, everything, and start all over again. So I hope that this story resonates with you, that if you feel that you're in the funk, or if you feel that you have to start all over again, the good news is that nothing's impossible. You're possible. And take it from her, she had to learn another language. She had to start all over again on her studies, and she's happy. She's got the conviction, and I know she will make happen. And you know what's funny also is that she's the first one that came on stage. She's not afraid. She's doing it. For her, it's like, if I have something to learn, I'm doing it. I'm plunging, I'm jumping, I leap, I go. And I hope that this thing will motivate you, give you some energy. If you're in a breakdown, let's go. Like, you can. That's beautiful. And what you're gonna do after that, you're just gonna be so proud, and it's just gonna be better than expected. I promise. If you look at any breakdowns you had in the past, raise of a hand. How many of you think that at the end it was actually a better thing? And if you're in the middle, maybe you don't see it yet. And like I said, breakdown to breakthrough, nothing's impossible. Go for it, and thanks for watching.